house is a manor lost on an island in the middle of nowhere. Every teen who have been detected as being defectives are brought there against their will. Toby is the main character. As the others, he knows that he has a defective gene and that all the nurses are tracking any signs of sickness, which will lead him to the sanatorium. Nobody knows much about the death house and the sanatorium. The only thing they know is that at the crisis moment you show some signs of sickness. That's over. Nurses are going to take you in the middle of the night to break you in the place where nobody ever comes back from. Even if the teens have classes in the morning and some activities to keep them busy, everything is just morose and colorless. However, one day, some new teenagers arrive. It's quite unusual because they are more used to see people vanishing instead of seeing some new faces. But if one thing is sure about these incoming people, it's that everything is going to change thanks to one of them. Unusual about this reading because it seemed to be very monotonous and nothing exciting was really happening. However, it was written in a certain way which successfully kept my attention even though the action wasn't as present as I was expecting. I thought it would be darker and morose, but instead it is as I was reading a teen book. So maybe it's simply because it's all about teens trying to survive. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of stories about teens. There is even a little love story which isn't my preference either. If I had to note that book, I would note it as a 7 out of a 10 because it was well written, but the story wasn't my kind of reading. Finally, this is a science fiction book which has been written by Sarah Pinborough, which is an English-born horror story, and this book contains 278 pages.